If she moves beyond this point, blow your whistle. Come on, Jane.
How boldly the lizard struts before the pigeon when it was the eagle itself he promised us he would not confront.
I don't ask you to take pity on me, Ialoja. You have a message from me, or you would not have come. Even if it is the curses of the world, I shall listen.
You made so bold with the servant of the White King, who took your side against death. I must tell you, brother chiefs, when I return, how bravely you waged war against him, especially with words.
I more than deserve your scorn.
I warned you, if you must leave a seed behind, be sure it is not tainted with the curses of the world. Who are you to open a new life when you dared not open the door to a new existence? I say, who are you to make so bold? Oh, you self-vaunted stem of the plantain, how hollow it all proves. The pith is gone in the parent stem, so how will it prove with the new shoot? How will it go with that earth that bears it? Who are you to bring this abomination on us?
My powers deserted me, my charms, my spells, even my voice lacked the strength when I made to summon the powers that would lead me over to the last measure of earth, into the land of the fleshless. You saw it, Ialoja. You saw me struggle to retrieve my will from the power of the stranger whose shadow fell across the doorway and left me floundering and blundering in a maze I had never before encountered. My senses were numbed to the touch of the cold iron that came upon my wrists. I could do nothing to save myself.
You have betrayed us. We fed you sweetmeats, such as hoped awaited you on the other side. But you said no, I must eat the world's leftovers. We said you were the hunter who brought the quarry down. To you belonged the vital portions of the game. No, you said, I am the hunter's dog, and I shall eat the entrails of the game and the feces of the hunter. We said you were the hunter returning home in triumph, a slain buffalo pressing down on his neck. You said, wait, I first must turn up this cricket hole with my toes. We said yours was the doorway at which we first spy the tapper when he comes down from the tree. Yours was the blessing of the twilight wine, the pearl that brings night spirits out of doors to steal their portion before the light of day. We said yours was the body of wine, whose burden shakes the tapper like a sudden gust on his perch. You said no, I am content to lick from the dregs from each calabash when the drinkers are done. We said the dew on earth's surface was for you to wash your feet along the slopes of honor. You said no, I shall step in the vomit of cats and the droppings of mice. I shall fight them for the leftovers of the world.
Enough, Ialoja, enough.
We called you leader, and oh, how you led us on. What we have no intention of eating should not be held to the nose.
Enough, enough. My shame is heavy enough.
Wait, I came with a burden.
You've more than discharged it.
I wish I could pity you.
I need neither your pity nor the pity of the world. I need understanding. Even I need to understand. You were present at my defeat. You were part of the beginnings. You brought about the renewal of my tie to earth. You helped me in the binding of the cord.
I gave you warning. The river which fills up before our eyes does not sweep us away in its flood.
What were warnings besides the moist contact of the living earth between my fingers? What were warnings besides the renewal of famished embers lodged eternally in the heart of man? But even that, even if it overwhelmed one with a thousandfold temptations to linger a little while, a man can overcome it. It is when the alien hand pollutes the source of will, when a stranger force of violence shatters the mind's calm resolution. This is when a man is made to commit the awful treachery of relief, commit in his thoughts the unspeakable blasphemy of seeing the hand of the gods in this alien rupture of his world. I know it was this thought that killed me and sapped my powers and turned me into an infant in the hands of unnameable strangers. I made to utter my spells anew, but my tongue merely rattled in my mouth. I fingered hidden charms, and the contact was damp. There was no spark left to sever the life strings that should stretch from my every fingertip. My will was squelched in the spittle of an alien race, and all because I had committed this blasphemy of thought, that there might be the hand of the gods in a stranger's intervention.
Explain it how you will. I hope it brings you peace of mind. The bush rat fled his rightful cause, reached the market, and set up a lamentation. Please save me. Are these fitting words to hear from an ancestral mask? There's a wild beast at my heels. It's not becoming language from a hunter.
May the world forgive me.
I came with a burden, I said. It approaches the gates, which are so well guarded by those jackals whose spittle will from this day be on your food and drink. But first, tell me, you who were once Ellison Oba, tell me, you who know so well the cycle of the plantain, is it the parent shoot which withers to give sap to the younger, or does your wisdom see it running the other way?
I don't see your meaning, Eologia.
Did I ask you for a meaning? I asked a question. Whose trunk withers to give sap to the other, the parent shoot or the younger?
The parent.
Ah, so you do know that. There are sights in this world which say different, Ellison. There are some who choose to reverse the cycle of our being. Oh, you emptied bark, that the world once saluted for a pith-laden being, shall I tell you what the gods have claimed of you?
What is it? Did they try something?
She stepped beyond the line.
Let her alone. She meant no harm.
Oh! It's so good. Booty tooch!
Okay, do that again. Guys, this is not working whatsoever.